Alright. Let's see what's going on with Delita and Ovelia. Your pace has slowed. Are you weary? We'll never make Zeltenia at this rate. Arriving sooner will no more make me a princess than arriving later. I'll take my sweet time. That day you saved me at these falls seems so distant now. Your promise to cut me free from the strings of those who manipulate me. It was an empty one, wasn't it? Empty or no, you've no choice but to follow me. The hounds are loosed. No bolt hole is left to you. Run, and you'll still be hunted down as the princess who stands in the way of the throne. Why must you say such things? You're a big stupid doo-doo head, and I hate you. Ah! I'd not thought to find the lady princess here. That thrice-be-damned Gaffgarion must have failed yet again. The man is naught but boasts and swagger. Our orders are to kill on sight. Princess does not leave this place. Fools! If it is your wish to die here, then so be it. I don't think this fight was in the original game. I only get to control Delita. Wonderful. Sure, there's no way I can screw this up. Good for you, Coster. Dickbag. So I think in this one, there's, or at least in this fight, there's genuinely no reason for me to put any effort into, like, leveling up skills or anything. So, we're just gonna try and kill them. You know, you could have targeted him first and then moved further away. So that does 54 with a chance to immobilize. Chance to stop. Does a lot of damage. Does the most damage with a chance to... Yeah, get confused, scrub. This is another reason why some of these sword classes, like Holy Knight kind of things, you get 2 turns in a row there? Oh, right, she's hasted. I guess she would. Now she's... So the thing is, I confused him, but we are the only units left for him to target, so not really getting any benefit from the confusion. Take him out, Ovelia! Yeah! Yeah! That's the type of princess I want. Was that enough to lift the gauze from your eyes? Bathe the earth in bitter tears, and it will still be all too content to drink your blood. Bemoan your fate and wait for it to claim you, or take my hand and live. The choice is yours. It appears I have no choice. Which, you said at the very beginning of this. But whatever, we won. And we're back to the main group. We're still at Lionel Castle. Going on at the castle. Ah, Cardinal Delacroix. I see Gaffgarion's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Beowulf blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. I just called your mom a whore. What are you going to do about it? But enough is enough. Your intrusions overstay their welcome. Leave the Orosite, and then leave Lionel. A generous offer, and my last. Where is Lady Ovelia? Her voice was higher pitched, wasn't it? You mean to free her? What then? You've turned your back on your house. A man cannot prosecute a war alone. Forget this bootless struggle. Bootless struggle, that's a weird one. Think you mere will enough to see you victorious? Even will needs force, and you have none. Tell me where the princess is. Gone to Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours. You lie! Her Highness has taken her first step toward the throne, but she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better than us to stand at her side? She saw this. Why not you? There is no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together we can change Ivalis for the better. I've no wish to change the world, but nor can I stand by while men suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change the world? Not even I am so naive as that. Ha ha! Nescient humility from one possessed of such an artifact? That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my words are wasted on you. Actions speak louder, yes? I'm about to action all over your face. Don't make it weird. I just mean, check this out. Got this shiny rock. Oh, snap! You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation ecstasy. Cuchulainn, I believe, is like a folk hero of Irish folklore, maybe? Alright, so here's the deal. This dude has question marks for all of his stats. There is genuinely nothing for us to be gained by, like, trying to steal stuff from him. So I'm gonna just go all out and beat him up. And because my team is so absurdly overpowered, he might not actually get a turn. But he is actually pretty tough. And he has some really, really problematic abilities. So I'm going to do my best to kind of keep my team separated so that they don't accidentally group up enough to be targeted by the same single ability. Damn it. I should have... Fuck. I should have moved over. Hell yeah. Keep gaining levels. Oh, I think we got him. Get holied. How strange that I, undying, here should die. A death come early ere my master could return. I fucked up real bad, didn't I? But we did it! We won the battle. Got paid. We all know is the most important part of winning. Let's see what's going on at Zeltenia Castle Keep. My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ovelia. I would have you tell me more. I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimm's. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess. So I did, disguised as one of your own, a sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned. Hyrule, you say? Is a name I've not heard before. I thought Baron Grimm's and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past. Indeed, that dark news spurred me to return with all greater haste. How fares the princess? She is weary. Yet, I'm gonna try that again. Give me a second. I'm gonna actually read the whole sentence this time. I promise. Here we go. She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead. Is it not true you brought a prisoner? It is. Bring the prisoner forth. Check this out. Got me a prisoner. He's gonna tell us some cool stuff. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess. 'Twas to stain Duke Goltana's name and keep him from Lassalia. We thought to deny him the regent seat. Who gave the order? Duke Larg? No, a close advisor of Duke Goltana's, seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor. Madness! None among us would fain betray our Duke. Silence this man. He knows not of what he speaks. I would hear it nonetheless. Who was it? Name the one who gave the order. I'd have your protection? On my honor as a knight. Speak. 'Twas the man who stands before me. Chancellor Glavain. What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave. Who put you to it? The Queen? Stop this mummer's farce. I've naught to do with this. To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor. Shing! It was not I. I know not of it. I'ma kill you. I'm sorry about the dead body, but I'm not going to be cleaning that up for you. Forgive me if I presume overmuch, Your Grace. But now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lasalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne. And have somebody clean up that body. Following his sack of the royal capital of Lasalia, Duke Goltana banished Queen Luveria to Bessalot for her hand in the conspiracy, and crowned Princess Ovelia queen. But Duke Larg, insisting that Prince Oranus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free the queen, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Bessalot in the name of the newly crowned king. Duke Goltana in turn set the Southern Sky to march in Ovelia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions. Hey, that's the name of the game. Go check out Fort Bessalot. What's going on up here in the fort? There are too many characters for me to come up with unique voices, because I don't have them. This past evenfall, the count stood at 20,000. 40 if both sides to be counted. Alone, we've sustained 200,000 wounded as well. The number of casualties does not concern me, nor does the depletion of our stores. These were to be expected. No, it is this drought that threatens them. The markets are empty and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best. Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Gallion this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested. The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. Oren tells me that 100,000 have already fled to Lasalia, and more pour in by the day. Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the muling maids and his soldiers both. It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such fate? I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace? Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. We shall treble the rate of tax, and keep a close watch on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at Limberry border. They are turned back. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace? You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this. The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Excellency. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. It is a matter of resources and resolve. Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward. The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion off our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight. And in this war, you do not feel so bound? You were never one given to hypocrisy, Orlando. Show leniency now, and they will only strike the harder. This fight is not only for ourselves, but for our people in equal measure. The crown cumbers them with its every act. We fight to free them of such tyrannies. His Grace has the right of it. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? Your title is ill-earned, Thunder God Cid. Your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze. Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. What see you in our plight that portends victory? Or have you forsworn the use of your eyes? I will not sit here and tolerate such insults. Only I'm allowed to insult you. This isn't fair. Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. Did everyone get that? It was kind of like that thing that Darth Vader said. Remember when he was like, I've altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. And then I think SNL did a bit where he just kept saying that. Good times. What were we talking about? Oh, right. The war and the starving populace. I see. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando. Chapter 3. The Valiant. We did it, everybody. We made it to Chapter 3, and things are not looking good for Ibbles. Delito, no, this is Morbo, isn't it? Delito once told me that he was swimming against some current. I might have gotten that wrong. This current rushed towards war, and the world with it. What hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lysalia to tell my lord brother that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my legs against the current. I'm a real good swimmer. Alright. Let's check out our new rumors. Alright, so we've definitely read those two. We've read this? Nope. 3 months have passed since the Battle of Gaffgarion, the first full-scale battle between the forces of Lysalia and Limbury on the plains that defied the border between their two lanes. Formidable knights, once allies in war, now meet each other as enemies on the battlefield, in skirmishes with no clear victor. Bloody clashes that have resulted in close to 400,000 casualties. Many say that the two sides have reached an impasse, and the prospect of a protracted struggle does little to bolster the already low spirits of the people. That's a longer sentence than I expected it to be. Princess Ovelia, abducted from Orbon Monastery, has now been rescued. To the shock of many, the culprits were Ducal Tana's aide, Chancellor Gaffgarion, and, it seems, Queen Luveria herself. Rumor holds that the Queen instructed the Chancellor to dispose of the princess, thus placing her own son next in the line for the throne. Chancellor Gaffgarion has been put to death for the plot, but the Queen denies all knowledge of it. Typical royalty, am I right? The young warrior who saved the princess is said to be a lieutenant in Baron Grimm's Blackroom Knights, by the name of Delita Hyrule. Never heard of him. In honor of his achievement, he is expected to be given leadership of the Knights in place of Baron Grimm's, who was killed in battle against the Order of the Ebon Eye. It has been 3 months since the death of Cardinal Delacroix, Liege Lord of Lionel. Although his death has been attributed to malady, many speculate that he was assassinated. Some even say that he was slain by an otherworldly fiend. The violent assault on Lionel Castle by a band of brigands on the eve of Delacroix's death lends momentum to such outlandish rumors, for strangely enough, the slain appear to have been crushed to death. Famine the likes of which have not been seen in decades has descended upon Ivalis. The eastern lands of Zeltenia and Limbury suffer from a drought which has reduced the harvest to half that of a normal year. And to the west in Gallion and Fulvaham, widespread flooding has also destroyed close to half of all crops. The capital of Lysalia is awash with refugees who have lost their homes in the war or who are simply in search of food. Shit sucks right now. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's pretty shitty time to be an Ivalisian. Alright, what do we got in the ways of new weapons? Whoops. I'm gonna do this One more time without screwing it up. There we go. Why? Why do I assume it's going to default to no? Even now, having done this multiple. Iron flail? I swear, I am the worst at video games. I'm having trouble shopping. What is wrong with me? I think we're going to have the opportunity for a bit of grinding here to make up the small amount of money that is separating me from the absolute maximum I can carry. Which, as we all know, is that's a pretty important part of any RPG. Carrying the maximum amount of money that you possibly can. That one was actually deliberate because I entered the wrong number. That one was less deliberate. God damn it. Alright. Alright. Oh, I'm back to 99 on those. We did it! Alright. I think that'll do it for this episode. I will probably take a brief opportunity to grind out skills for Mustadio and Agrius, because they haven't really gotten the opportunity to participate yet. But we'll be back in the next episode, hopefully with a holy knight and a machinist on our side who are suddenly far more capable. I'll see you guys next time.